see only on Coin 6. The founder of Dave's Killer Bread, Dahl, he talks about his life now, nearly a year after police say he led them on a chase and then crashed into several patrol cars.
I'm feeling good. I'm just dealing with life on life's terms and, getting better all the time.
Dahl has never kept his past a secret. He was sentenced to state prison 4 times for a total of 15 years.
He says he turned to meth as a coping mechanism for some pretty severe depression. But today he opened up to our Amy Frazier about his struggle with mental illness and his upcoming trial. Amy?
Dahl tells me he's ready for whatever happens in court next week. Dahl is known for using his own struggles to help and inspire others. Currently in treatment for bipolar disorder, he says he's back on track with that mission.
Whatever happens, I think I've been through worse. The problem now is I just never expected the bad things to happen at this point in my life. I thought I had things figured out. I thought I was doing everything right. And clearly I wasn't.
Dahl tells me he's humbled by his arrest last November.
Just when you think you got your stuff figured out is when things can go horribly wrong.
Washington County deputies accuse him of ramming several patrol cars during a half-mile pursuit. Dahl was tased and 3 deputies went to the hospital. An incident that shocked the community and those who look up to the ex-con turned co-founder of Dave's Killer Bread.
In the jail cell was really rough on me because my head was spinning and I didn't think I could come out of it. It was really a weird, horrible feeling.
After the incident, doctors diagnosed Dahl with bipolar disorder. That night, his attorney says he was suffering a severe manic episode, something he now gets treatment for.
It goes back to that humility thing. When I'm being humble, I'm being exactly who I am. And if I'm exactly who I am, I have to admit I have mental illness. And if I know that I have mental illness, I can work with that.
Next week, a Washington County judge will decide Dahl's criminal case. He's expected to plead guilty except for insanity to 3rd-degree assault and unlawful use of a weapon.
How are you feeling about next week?
Not excited about it, but I want it to be over. I want it all to be over.
While Dahl is now taking medication for bipolar disorder, his attorney states in newly released court documents that the police officers responding that night in November had no mental health training.
Do you feel like there are changes that need to be made as a result of how things went down that night?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about that, but my opinion is that there could be some training that could make a difference. And that's all I want to say about that. I'm really not here to bash anybody. I know that this wasn't entirely somebody else's fault. It's just I have to take the credit for this, the responsibility.
And Dahl tells me today he's feeling good about life and he says he's ready to move on. In fact, right now he's in the process of starting a charity foundation. His stipulated facts trial is a week from tomorrow. We'll be there to let you know what happens next. Reporting live in the newsroom, Amy Frazier, Coin 6 News.